Hello, Hall County. I am Miss McKenzie, your marketing and media technician, and I'm super excited to share with you guys a new segment we'll be starting called Shelf Life. At Shelf Life, we will be sharing books picked from our librarians here at Hall County Library System that they would like to share a little bit about this month, delving into their shelves that they personally read. This month, we will be featuring Miss Lisa, our Dynamic Youth Services Director. She'll be sharing a little bit about her book choice, which is Clementine and Danny Save the World and Each Other. Join us as we learn why Miss Lisa picked this book this month on Shelf Life. And tune in next month for another Librarian's Choice.
Hello, Hall County. I am Miss Lisa, and I am very excited to be here today to tell you a little bit about a book I recently read called Clementine and Danny Save the World and Each Other. This is something we have here in the Hall County Library System. You can also get it through Pines. You can find it in our YA, our teen collection, and I hope that you will check it out after I tell you a little bit about this book. Really excited to be here with Shelf Life today, sharing something from our bookshelves. So when I travel, I love to find a book that I can read when I get back to extend the fun after I'm back at work again. And this summer, I was lucky enough to go to New York City, and one of the coolest places that we visited while we were in New York City was Chinatown. It was awesome. So when we got back from our trip, I thought, do we have any books in our library system about Chinatown? And when I did a search, I found Clementine and Danny Save the World. Now, it takes place in Chinatown in San Francisco and not actually New York, but I was so taken with the cover, with the story that was going to be inside, that I thought, hey, we're going to give this one a try, and I ended up absolutely loving it. So I did a little bit of research because I wanted to pick just the right people for Danny and Clementine. And I think for Danny, Dallas Leo would be really good to play the Danny character. He's both, he has like the boyish charm of Danny, but then also he can do a little bit of brooding, and Danny in the book definitely does a little bit of brooding. And I think that Ashley Liao, who was in the newest Hunger Games movie, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I think she would be perfect for Clementine because she has Clementine's intensity, I think, but also her hopefulness. So I think they would be awesome people to play the roles in the book. So here at the library, we have a youth advisory council, these awesome teen volunteers that come and help us out. Hey, if you're a teen or if you know anybody that's 14 and up and wants to come help out, definitely come join our youth advisory council. Something I love about this book that I think makes it really wonderful is it's teenagers who want to save their community, and I love reading books that are about teens that have big ideas, that are brave. I think it's very inspiring, and so that was one of the reasons why I thought it was really good. Something else I found really interesting was this book obviously is about the immigrant experience in America, and Clementine and Danny come from two very different backgrounds. Her family are affluent immigrant family who are journalists, and his family owns a tea shop in Chinatown, and he has spent his life growing up in that tea shop. I think that it's wonderful when books can be windows into other cultures, and that's something that I've loved about this, is learning more about their two distinct growing experiences in the same community. Do you like You've Got Mail? If you like that kind of mistaken identity situation, if you like an enemies to lovers kind of arc, I think that you will really appreciate this book. It's told in a really fun way. Clementine actually has a food blog, and so you get to read some of her food blogs that she's written about tea shops in her community. You get to see some of the comments that people are making to one another through text messages as responses to social media, which is a lot of fun. And I think it makes it a really good story, like builds on both the experiences that are happening in real time for these two, and then also what they're dealing with when they go online together, because a lot of our existence now is online. That's how we socialize. But I loved the will they, won't they kind of push and pull of the story. I love that they want to help their community. I think, we're librarians, that's what we do here too. And so that they have that motivation that brings them together initially, I think is a wonderful story also. So if you are interested in a book that is very real, I think it's very common to a teenager's experience, and then also just kind of a cool romance story, I would definitely recommend that you check out Clementine and Danny Save the World and Each Other, because maybe they just do.
A huge thank you to Miss Lisa for sharing a little bit about Clementine and Danny Save the World and Each Other. Make sure to tune in next time as we feature another librarian's book choice and learn a little bit about what our librarians here at Hall County Library System love to read in their own downtime. Thank you, and join us next time.